to stream. There we go. Yes. I'm such an idiot. But yes, guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. We're back with the main man right here, the co-host, of course, of my channel. We've got a big game today. It's a huge test for Rovers. A win will be significant in the playoff race, but for Gillingham, this could be, they're only 3 points off us. So today, it's a massive game for both sides. In fact, 1-0 to Donny. I'd take any result, mate, today, to be brutally honest. 4-0 to Gillingham. It's a bit harsh, that. That's a bit harsh. But I have to say, though, to be honest, any result's probably possible today. So, but we'll run through the teams today. We'll start off with the home team, Gillingham, of course. In goal is Bonham, back four, Jackson, Tucker, Cundy, Ogveen. I can't even pronounce the names, actually. McDonald, O'Keefe, Dempsey, Graham, up front, Oliver and Akinde. For Rovers, Lewis Jones, back four, Halliday, Anderson, right. Brandon Houghton gets his first start for the side. He came through our youth system, actually. Midfield, Smith, James, Sims, Coppinger, Fenji, and, of course, Bogle up front. So, I have to say, it's big. I mean, of course, we beat them in the reverse fixture back in December. That was on a time when we were going for top of the league. I couldn't believe how we'd fallen so far off the pyramid. But, well, in fact, I'll post a comment.
Hello.
There we go. And we're back. So we'll run through some of the results that happened today. So in the FA Cup is, of course, Bournemouth 0, Southampton 3. It's a big win for Southampton, going to Wembley for the first. I can't remember the last time they actually went to Wembley. I should have gemmed up my Southampton facts. Yeah. It finished Brentford 1, Forest 1 in the Championship. So Brentford missing the chance to go second, or at least put some pressure on second place. Portsmouth 2, Ipswich 1. That's
that finished now.
They're in the 90th minute. Naylor, Harness, Norwood scored for Ipswich. So at the minute, Portsmouth will be sixth will be entering the playoffs, of course, only a point behind us. I'm scared now. In League 2, Newport 0, Leyton Orient 1. So Newport missing the chance again. So we should have capitalised really on that Morecambe win.
Who scored for Orient?
Orient, it is.
DG?
Nope. Connor Wilkinson. Dan Kemp got the assist though. It's you got Stevenage 3, Carlisle 1. That's about 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Carlisle are fucking blown.
They've blown that, to be honest. I mean, you look at the table now in League 2. Carlisle.
We're mid-table now, aren't we?
Yeah, they're 8 points off the playoffs now.
They were joined top with like Newport and was it Cambridge for a little bit?
Yeah. Well, you look at the table now. I mean, Newport missing the chance because they could have really put some pressure on the top three, and you've got now. It's a great opportunity now for Tranmere to, especially if Forest Green drop points against Cambridge today. They've got a great opportunity to go third. So let's have a look at the national. So yeah, all 3 o'clock. So that's all up to date, really. So really. Some huge games in League One today. Accrington play Wigan. I have to say, I mean, Wigan, reviving at the minute, and Accrington. See, Accrington at the minute, one of those sides where you think the consistency is just not there. It's a bit like us. Consistency, we've been really, really poor at the minute. So, a lot of teams at the minute in around that sort of. I mean, if you look at the table at the minute, I'd say from us down towards. I'd say 10th are probably looking for a bit of consistency. Yeah. You've got Charlton, Ipswich, Oxford, Gillingham, us, and Portsmouth. They're all looking for a bit of consistency in the side. So, unfortunately, you don't seem to. I think if you can put a run together, you
get that like pretty much every season. One team in every league will put a run together.
Yeah, I remember a couple of seasons ago, Plymouth, I think it was when they came up from League 2, I think they went like 10 unbeaten and finished just outside the playoffs. So at the minute, I think for us, I mean, I do think we can finish in the playoffs. It's just whether we can stay consistent. And because I think I'd say about 70 points will be enough for us for playoffs. I mean, there's 13 games left, and we've got most of them are games in hand. So really, we've got to be winning these. Yeah, Sims. Yeah, glad Sims is back. To be honest, I think looking at it, I know he's been he's been blighted by the injury since he's come back to us. But personally, it's glad to see him back. He's a top player. I think personally, he's better than League One. He's championship.
Most people who come through Southampton's academy are good.
They are. I mean, we could reel off names. Chamberlain, Walcott, Bale, yeah, Shearer, yeah, Shaw, yeah. There's some top quality players that have come through that academy. I think got voted one of the best in Europe. At one point. So it shows the talent that they have down on the south coast, and of course, no doubt, in some ways, if he can go back at the end of the season, I'd love to see him break into the Southampton side. I think he deserves the amount of loans that he's had. I think at one point he was at Barnsley a couple of seasons ago. So
you look at their bench now as well that have been using every game. It's just all academy players.
Absolutely. You look at that side. I think when they were blinded by COVID, when they played United, I think most of the back four was all academy players. I mean, Rovers will win today. I mean,
the confidence.
I need it. We need after that disappointing game against Northampton where we were. I'm not joking. We were bored, weren't we? It was that poor in terms of quality from two sides. It was, and of course the result that we got against Oxford on Tuesday night. We really need a morale boosting result today. Gillingham, of course, they're one of those. Gillingham are one of those sides where certainly, for us when we've played them, like Shrewsbury, they've always been one of those sides where we could just never get a result against them. It's very, very. I think we got beat by them because I went to the game last season.
Last season, the first game of the season, I went to Gillingham.
Yeah,
and they were. You can see how difficult they were to break down.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Steve Evans. As much as I don't like Steve Evans because ex-Miller,
the Rotherham connection.
Because the Rotherham connection. I can respect what he's done at the club. Gillingham don't have the biggest budget in the league, but I'd say the players that they've got, the likes of John Akinde, who's a class player, came from the National League. They've got Graham, who was at Wolves. They've got Sean O'Keefe as well, who was at Bournemouth. So they are good. Well, that's bold. To win the playoffs. The more I think about it now, I mean, if someone had asked me that question, say 3 or 4 weeks ago, or maybe 5 weeks ago, I'd have probably said yes.
You would have said, no, we're going to win the league.
Yeah, all right, okay, you've got a point. Yeah, yeah, but I think as well, the way that we've gone in terms of form since the Fleetwood game, I still pinpoint that the Fleetwood game really was. Really, with the start where it all changed. I think since the depart of Darren Moore, since we got rid of Ben Wyman, there were key aspects of the club, but got to move on. We have to. I mean, Andy Butler, all right, he doesn't have as much managerial experience as someone like a Darren Moore, but it's one of those. But I don't know if you saw, but Danny Cowley got unveiled as sports manager yesterday. So what do you think?
I think that's a good move. He knows what to do to get teams promoted. He did it with Lincoln twice. He nearly did it with poor Braintree side.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, again, he's worked with teams that don't. I mean, this is probably the first time he's gone to a club that they've had, he's had a big budget.
Yeah,
he's worked with clubs like you say, Braintree, Lincoln. They don't have big budgets, but he's done a fantastic job with both of them. So, this is probably we're forgetting that he managed Huddersfield as well. But again,
most people forget about that.
I know, yeah, I forgot I actually managed Huddersfield. But the thing is, though, with him when he went to Huddersfield, it was always going to be difficult when he went there because they were always going to be.
They were struggling when he joined. What didn't?
Yeah,
when he had a bottom.
Yeah, they were sort of a slumping form. Yeah, it was always going to be difficult, especially them coming down from the Premier League, it's never. Those the clubs that come down from Premier League, they've got no confidence.
Yeah,
it's very, very rare. You probably get maybe one club that has a good season. You in particular, they've gone back up.
Same again next season.
You've got to have some confidence in you, man. But it looks like it's still playing between Portsmouth and Ipswich. In fact, it's just finished. Portsmouth winning by 2-1. So great result for Danny Cowley.
Honeymoon period.
Yeah, it's a honeymoon period. Yeah, in fact, who scored for Brentford? Yeah, Tony scored again for Brentford.
Surprise,
but he's had
class.
He's a world-class player. He will be in the Premier League. No doubt about that. Whether he'll be with Brentford, that remains to be seen.
Yes, good friends.
I do, but I don't particularly use it. To be honest, I tend to use Twitter at the minute and probably Instagram. But yeah, I don't really tend to use Facebook. I don't think many people use Facebook now. I think it's very, very rare that you see. It's very, very rare that people use Facebook because, I just think Facebook seems to be the thing of the past now.
Yeah.
But
boring.
It is. But we're not here to talk about social media. But of course, if you're new around here, of course, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Of course, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We are just 4 minutes away from kickoff. Surprisingly, that actually went quite quick. I forgot that we were talking for so long. Well, have you seen yet? Newport getting beat by Leyton Orient. Got beat. Stevenage. They're still in. The game's still going, but I think it should be done. It's finishing 3-1 to Stevenage. So Carlisle missing the chance there. Stevenage, of course, seems to be mid-table. They must be mid-table actually. Stevenage, aren't they? Are they? Yeah, 15th. Yeah. Again, they're not going down, but again, big game. Big game in League Two, of course. Barrow against Crawley. Barrow, they're 5 points. Above the relegation zone, but of course at the same time, I don't see. I know they're going to get dragged into that, but at the same time, I just don't think that. I think they're probably going to stay. I think they're going to stay. I think
they beat Walsall last Friday.
Yeah,
they've been getting a couple of wins and draws here and there.
Oh yeah, it was it was a fantastic result for them in midweek. But I think the two that are there at the minute, I think they will go down. But yeah, it's one of those. I mean. I say, we'll talk about other games as well as Donny have just come out from, I'll say their portable changing room, as I'll call it. Because where I was last season, I was sat
in that
bottom left. They wouldn't give us the away end for some reason. Probably because
it's for the pit.
It's for the. I was looking as well because there's like behind where the stand is. It's like a little sinkhole. Around the side, it was really, really bad. I watched the iFollow, mate, which is online. That's how I can watch the games. So this is how I'll be able to watch it. So I'll say this quickly. The other game as well in League One, Sunderland against Lincoln. What do you think the score's going to be for that?
I think Sunderland will win 2-0.
2-0, yeah, probably the same game. Score prediction for the game today? 2-1
Gillingham.
Okay. I'm going to go 1-0 to Doncaster Rovers. So, as Gillingham come out as well.
I think John Akindi scores a pen.
He probably will,
For some reason, every time you watch Soccer Saturday, he's always scoring pens.
I know. He always seems to be scoring pens. So
he's like the Bruno Fernandes of League One.
Do you know what? I've never seen him being compared to Bruno Fernandes until you've just done that. So. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is, like it is on StreamYard. So big thank you to StreamYard for actually helping us with the stream today.
Thank you, StreamYard. Thank you for helping me stream my video.
I thought I'd try something a bit different today, so that's why we're on StreamYard today. That's why. But
took an 8 at the back.
Yeah.
Clint Dempsey in the middle.
Clint Dempsey.
Come on, the Gills.
Come on, the Gills. It's like...
You can't see that.
No, I can't. I've been found out now.
That's a Gillingham fan.
Oh no! Oh, look, it's Matt Smith,
Doctor Who.
Peter Wright, and Gary Anderson at the back.
And a beery.
Right. Will Finney. I don't know.
Finley.
Finley.
My name is Finney, and I love to rap.
There, for God's sake. Can't. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I've got no words, mate. I've got no words for that. But yeah, there's a reason why I have you on the channel. It's a crack joke.
My dashing good looks.
And we're away. Were you dashing Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Grow a tash?
Grow a little hit a tash.
you're gonna have your face shattered by Rey Mysterio. So we're underway here at Priestfield. To be fair, have you ever been to Priestfield?
Yeah,
It's not, but I mean, the area itself, it's all right. But personally, the stadium's okay. Although when I went, it was middle of February, so it was freezing. It was like gale force winds. God, that was a bad weekend. I mean, if yes, they're on the pitch. They think it's all over what it is now. Then Reece James sweeps it out. That's out for throwing. Yes, I can't remember what I was saying actually.
About your visit to Priestfield.
Oh yes, yeah. It is on. Yeah, I did go to Priestfield, and in fact, it's on my channel. So after you finish this, go and watch that because it was actually
that's a way to get it in.
There you go. Yes, go watch it. Yes, it was actually. I think that's actually the last Donny game I actually did. Like going to that was middle of February, and Gillingham were breaking here. It's McDonald. Oh, it's a good save, but it's 1-0.
That defending was absolutely abysmal.
Jesus Christ.
And he's celebrating like a...
yeah. He is.
Dummy.
Lewis James couldn't really do anything about that. It's great.
No one marking, sort of like edge of the box.
I know. It's poor because they all got dragged in. Same old Jordan Graham, that's it. Yeah. Well, things can only get better. That Jordan Graham.
Things can only get better.
And Wigan have just taken a lead against Accrington.
Jesus.
1-0 to them. Oh God, here we go. Get your mind in the game, Donny. You're 1-0 down. This could be classic Donny. This just Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know Jordan Graham scored ex-Wolves. Not pleased. I'm not pleased right now. I'm absolutely fuming. We're 2-0 down. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Yeah, we always keep. It's one of those live stream we keep updated. And a good afternoon to you too, Henry. What I like is the fact that it just comes from out of nowhere. It's like a sweet chin music.
Like Orky out of nowhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's watching the game, wigging a fuck off.
Oh no! Yes. No, it's like a
1-0 up the ticks.
Up the ticks. Throwing headed away by Tom Anderson. I'll tell you what. I mean,
go on. Is it 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1. Callum Lang scored for Wigan.
I put that game on for over 1.5.
Hey, you can get that. Yeah, just seen Henry. Yes, 1-1. That's it. And it's 2-0. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What the fuck is going on?
I didn't see what happened.
Brad Howard, ball comes in. It's Josh Sims defending again. Gets caught on his heels.
That's 2 crosses put in both times.
I know. Can't defend. We can't defend from corners. That's been a problem with us all season. We can't defend from corners.
Morecambe beating Harrogate.
Are they?
Cheltenham beating Salford.
Oh, good. The Dean Oliver 2-0.
Watford beating Birmingham. Bloody hell, the goals are flying then.
I know. 4.5 minutes gone. It's 2-0.
Peterborough beating Rochdale.
Are they? Crikey. Oh, I'm not surprised. I can see people going up from League One, I can see them finishing second. Cobbler's going down. we should have a relegation party for Northampton. How about that, Henry?
We can do a joint one with Newcastle.
Yeah, there we go. When the pub's open, we can have a joint relegation party. How about that? Let's go for Cheltenham. Sean Long.
Long.
Sean. Oh dear me. checking any games that Swindon are beating Fleetwood right now.
Bloody hell. So many goals. Like the last game of the season.
I know. Scott Twine has scored. Jesus Christ. Here comes Rory Delac with his throw. And Joe, right now, anything could happen, really. It's one of those. I'm absolutely lost for words.
That's a hell of a throw-in.
I know. And it's finally away. Yeah, 2-0. I know. Yeah, to be honest, Gillingham have been absolutely ruthless. Butler out. Look, he's a short-term replacement, really.
Is he on for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Well, the other so poor from Halliday. The other option would have been Stendhal. I'd have taken Stendhal, but Sims, Smith.
It's
poor. Problem is right. Unless we're playing, looks like he's gone to. Has he drifted? Yeah. Has he drifted? Not going to be out. It's Bogle. Sims.
It's crossed it in.
Yeah. And away. And that's poor. Wow. I have no words because it's how have we gone from playing some really, really good football to this? Honestly, we'd be better off playing fucking League Two football right now. That's the way that we're going right now. Just no fight. There's no. Well, it's not fight. It's just quality. There's just such a lack of it. Yeah, pretty much. Well,
left hand, right.
Well, left hand, right. It was what the first one was. We got counter-attacked. Second one, Sims got caught on his heels. Simple as that. It was. Don't get me wrong. It was good. The second one was a good finish, but the defending was poor from Rovers. Just can't defend. Can't defend from them. It's Halliday. Smith.
Cross it in.
Halliday, and it's just been bullied up.
He's
done it well. Goal kick.
He's been bullied off the ball. Cross it in.
It's weird, Halliday. It's so strange with Halliday. Certainly up until over the turn of the year, he was playing fantastic, and now it's just I don't know what's going on with him. He's reverted back to League Two standards because we got it from Cambridge. Jesus. Who's scored for Morecambe? Home goal, William Smith. You can't get a more standard name than that. Who scored for Watford? Ken Semmer. We ain't going to make into autos. I've decided automatics. We're not going to get automatic playoffs. Not a chance. The way they were playing like this, Jesus. Plymouth have scored. Yeah.
Who scored?
Plymouth are winning against Bristol Rovers. Yeah. You certainly look the better side, Gillingham. That's for certain. Right now, we're just looking a bit there. That's the best way I could describe it. It's pretty much, yeah. Bit there. That's what it is. It's just Niall Ennis. Typical. Niall Ennis. Could have had a chance to sign him. What did we do? Go and sign Bogle. We could have signed Niall Ennis back. And what did we do? We didn't sign him. I think I'm losing. I think I'm losing my mind. It's one of. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Another hell of a throw-in.
I know. Again, set piece. That's a foul. Yeah, Simpson's got absolutely bullied. Nice. Yeah, Gillingham. I mean, we're one of those. We can never beat Gillingham for some reason. But although we beat them back in December. But again, they always seem to have the edge on us. I was looking at head-to-head scoring ball. He's not going to bear it, and he's put it wide. He had the chance. He could have gone a bit further there, but I know it wasn't probably not an easy chance, but that's better. It's a great ball from Smith there.
Who's that? Is that Bogle 7? He needed more on his shoulder there.
Which Bogle's playing the out-and-out striker. Fajiri's playing on the left. So God-tier striker. He's been all right. I mean, he took his chance well. Yeah. To be honest, I mean, he reminds me a lot like Alex Ravel. Just that. He's not quick, but he gets into good positions. Fleetwood, yeah, we could never beat Fleetwood. Wimbledon, yeah, we could never beat Wimbledon. Sunderland, they always seem to have it. We always seem to have the edge on us. Sims, so poor. But then again, Halliday should have been caught on his heels again.
Looks like he's slightly woken up.
But we can't play when we're two.
Yeah.
We can't start playing when we're 2-0 down. We can't go giving these teams. Oh, here you go. Here's 2-0. Let's start playing. Because we might as well just lose again. It's like giving I don't know. It's like giving Usain Bolt a 10-meter head start. You're never gonna catch him. Oh.
You see how fast I am?
Yeah. Again, the beer's in. Yeah, that's true. Barrow beating Crawley by goal to 0.
Charming.
You're welcome. Chesterfield winning at Barnet.
Barnet getting beat. Surprise.
Yeah. Chesterfield again winning. Not surprised, really. Yeah, Chesterfield. Do you know what? I think Chesterfield could finish strongly, but yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens with them. But it's Coppinger. It's a great ball.
Must be.
It's Bogle. It's got to be 2-1. Oh, he's offside.
I think.
Yeah, he's offside. Bloody hell. It did, actually. No, I'll give you that. Too good to be true. Once again, ridiculed by the officials. We only get shit refs. That's what we do.
Typical. The linesman's putting up the flags about fucking 2 hours too late again.
I know. To be honest, if that was a Premier League, he would have scored it, and then they would have put the flag up. So, I don't know. Charlton winning at Wimbledon. Jaden Stockley scores again for them. Dear me. Dear me. I mean, yeah, like I said, there are pretty much, back to back. You know, they're just. I try to remember what the score times for them actually. Yeah, 2-4. So there were a couple of minutes, but free. Yeah,
dangerous one as well.
You'll have a Keith on this, but it could get a hell of a lot worse. A hell of a lot worse. I mean, to be honest, this is our second. We played 2 back-to-back away games now. We should. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I would not be surprised if this goes in. I'm just. I I don't want to sound pessimistic, but it's ahead of a playing at
It's
the
hard to be optimistic, isn't it?
I know. They're not they're not giving me something to go. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh dear me. But anyway, 2-0 Rovers.
Too late for that.
Too late for that, mate. Too late. It's 2-0 to Gillingham. That's.
And it could be worse. Yeah.
It could be worse. I just heard Stephen Taylor. Free kick. Dempsey with the free kick. It's hit the wall. And it's blocked again. And it's going to be a corner, is it? Yeah, corner to Gillingham. And we survived another onslaught. But again, here comes the set piece. We're like that against Sunderland. We just couldn't defend against set pieces. And that was, that cost us victories.
Oh, being serious.
No, we're being absolutely serious, mate. It was 2-0 inside 4 minutes. That's it was absolutely abysmal. Defending as well was poor. Yeah, I've got no words to describe it. There's Bournemouth winning at Aldershot by a goal to 0. Accrington now 2-1 up against Wigan.
Bloody hell.
MK Don's winning at Burton.
Oh.
Doing A, exactly. God, that was the worst gas. I think I've just. I was put. Do you know what? That wasn't great from Coppinger. And what's he doing there? Good ball, Bogle. That's a foul. Yeah, nice turn that from Bogle. Really was. To be honest, mate, you should just keep get the money and at least actually tell them to keep the money because we could use it on some better players. That's what we could do. Probably a better centre back. That's what we need.
Might be able to get Steve Bruce for that.
Oh, don't get me. Do you know Steve Bruce at Donny? At least he can get us out of the league. That's for certain.
Yeah, into League Two.
Into League Two, exactly. Yeah, that's his free kick. I'd say Cop should have this. Right footer, you want it around the wall. Although Bogle's gonna have this. And it's hit the wall.
Corner.
Yeah, should be a corner. Yeah. Need a goal. Get back into this game. It's
even one goal 4 times right back into then.
I know. But then the one thing you don't want to do is then start second half and then go a goal down. And then you concede a goal.
Now you've got nothing to lose, me as well as attack them.
I know, yeah. Might as well lose 3-0 than 2-0. I never got that statement. I always remember my dad saying to me, we might as well attack, you might as well lose 3-0 than 2-0. I never got that statement.
I think it's because you'd rather lose 3-0 trying to get the win than lose 2-0 just not doing anything about it.
Good point. Wimbledon 1, Charlton 1. Oh! It's back out. Sims. Coppinger. That's a great ball! Yes! Tom Anderson.
And there we go.
Game on. So that was a wonderful ball in from, he's aging like fine wine, Coppinger. A product of Newcastle United. Look at that. Look at first time ball in. Tom Anderson, free header. It's a good header. Game on. 2-1. Come on. Yeah. How do you live stream on YouTube? So at the minute, what I'm doing right now is I'm through my laptop right now. We're winning 1-1. What? It's not making sense. Still Butler out. Look, I wouldn't have him if come end of the season, if we're looking, I wouldn't say to him, look, it's a foul to us. Yeah, exactly. He's not a long-term solution for me. Personally, if I was to go for someone, I think I would go for Stendhal. In fact, no, Kenny Jackett. I'd have Kenny Jackett, actually. There we go. you guys might think I'm a bit insane, but you know what? Kenny Jackett's a good manager. All right, he couldn't get Portsmouth out of League One, but I think he's got he's a very experienced manager. He's let's save enough money to get Lampard. Are you going to start a GoFundMe page? Because that would be
Frank Lampard, Doncaster Rovers.
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it, actually. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, Wimbledon one, Chart one. Blackpool winning at Oxford.
Was it?
Yeah. Kenneth Dougal winning. Port Vale winning at Colchester. Devante Rodney. Wait, he was playing. Was he playing at Selly Moors? I can't remember.
Rodney. Oh, Newport.
Might be Newport. Oh, he was. Yeah, Devante Rodney. Yeah.
Oh, man, I was thinking that because it's
Rodney Parade. It might be. Yeah. I prefer to get John Coleman. Really? I can't see him leave. I can't see him leaving Accrington. John Coleman.
Might get Michael Coleman.
Oh no. Chris Coleman. On Salford, Richie Wellens. Oh yeah, Richie Wellens at Salford. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. No, I wouldn't. I do you know what? I wouldn't have Richie Wellens at Donny as manager for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see what he does. Oh, he played for Salford. Okay, that's it. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I think. Look, I know he's won I know Richie Wellens won a trophy. He probably, I still think he's got more to prove. Maybe I don't know. It's it's a goal kick. Yeah, got lucky then. Gillingham. Keith tried to. Tried to be clever shy. Yeah, tried running out of play and almost cost him really. But yeah, it's a goal kick to Gillingham. It's 2-1. We've played over 21 minutes of the game. It's 2-1. Jim Gannon is your man. Well, I was a bit surprised when Stockport got rid of Jim Gannon. I think Gannon would have probably taken Stockport. Do you think?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't know.
They've got a good squad.
They have got a good squad. Yeah, I do think they are ready for the Football League. But again, it's there are some very very good teams in that league.
It's such a competitive league now. Yeah. It gets better every year.
And that's why I love the National League, because I think it's class. I think some of the teams that come down from League Two expect to go straight back up, and then you've got teams that are well established. Stockport have been there for a while now. Wrexham probably maybe ready to go back into the Football League.
And Dagenham and Redbridge have been stuck there for years now.
Breaks on. It's Horton. It seems it's Coppinger. Yes! Come on! Get in, Coppinger. It's 2-2. Come on. Mansfield beating Grimsby, by the way. But yes, come on. Good finish. Told you, aging like fine wine, James Coppinger. Do you know what I want to say right now? In Butler we trust.
Give a new 10-year contract.
It's 2-2. We're 2-0 down. It's now 2-2. Game on. Would you rather... Would you rather go to a Liverpool versus Man United game and Liverpool lose, or Man United versus Donny game and we win? Wait, you talking about Donny winning at Man United? Because if that's the case, I'd rather see Donny win at Old Trafford, just because I think it'd be more historical. I can't remember. I think the last time we went to Old Trafford and played would have been when Man United were in the second division back in the late 50s, early 60s, when we were in the same league as Liverpool. Actually, Bill Shankly was manager then.
Cross.
Didn't need to save it.
That was one for the cameras.
Yeah.
2 yards wide.
Pookie scored for Norwich. 1-1 Tranmere, Exeter. Yeah. Charlton now 2-1 up against Wimbledon.
Oh, yeah, one ball crunches open.
Yeah, it's Donny winning. Yeah. Donny to win at Old Trafford. Easy peasy. And it's away. What's the score? Spike, it's 2-2. 3-2 Gillingham? No.
I wouldn't buy that.
I wouldn't buy that. Wouldn't buy it because normally it's Smith.
Finish.
Great ball. Bogle. Oh, the offside flagg's gone up.
Finish.
Jesus Christ. Get you. Look at the cross the line, Bogle. Oh. I was just naming a finished player. Oh, yeah. I like that, Henry. Well, that was yeah. Yeah. Why are we not employing Henry to do the jokes? we're saying Roy out. Wait, Roy out where?
You talking about the cricket?
Oh, cricket. Oh, yeah, because they're playing India. It's final T20 game. It's 2. Yeah, currently 2-2 actually. Who's go for Charlton? That's a name that I can't pronounce.
Go on, give it a try.
Oh God, I'm going to sound like a dickhead.
You do anyway, so go on.
Bitch. Dailang Jayasimi. Oh, I got it right as well.
Jayasimi.
Jayasimi.
Or as his mates call him, Die.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to imagine if you're trying to pick up the phone and just say, who's there? Oh, jeez. There we go. 2-2. We've played 26 minutes. I tell you what, I wouldn't have thought that when we were 2-0 down after 5 minutes.
It's like chalk and cheese from the game last Saturday.
Oh, tell me about it. Do you know what? Finally getting value for money. It's Sims. Coppinger. Bogle! Oh. Looking for a corner. There's going to be a goal kick. I couldn't really tell, to be honest. Roy doing what he does best. I just stopped the refund thing because I refund my Donny shirt and I want it now and I don't want to refund it.
Call the club shop quick.
Call the club shop, yeah. Better call somebody. Yeah, Roy doing what Roy does best. Do you know what? Jason Roy is probably the most inconsistent batsman I think England have, especially at T20. He can be it can be amazing, or he can get out really cheaply. That's the best thing I can describe Jason Roy. Bit like my cricket career. That was, yeah. I could either be really, really good or really bad. What? Why am I being scolded? I haven't done anything. That's a free kick. It's Coppinger with a free kick and away. But on the bright side, you're welcome, Henry. Oh yeah. Checking the other scores. There's literally, apart from the Watford game, there's no goals in the Championship. That's how poor it's been. If they want to see good games, go to watch League One. In fact, I'll admit, if you want a good game, go to Sixfields.
All right.
Yeah. In fact, I'd rather go to the rugby ground.
Franklin's.
I'd rather go to Franklin's. Yeah, more entertaining than Sixfields. Why are we talking about rugby in this? In fact, checking in more goals. In fact, there's been more goals in League Two than there's been in Championship. But anyway, it's a goal kick. We've played 29 minutes. Currently 2-2. If you're new around here, of course, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and like I said, I've said this in many streams. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a European game. In fact, Henry, you can come. Make sure you pack your bags as well.
That would help.
That would help, yes. Would you rather have 15 fans going to all the Donny games, or would you have 2,000 fans going to Donny games but have Frank and Werner on our team?
How are Walsall beating Bolton?
Walsall beating Bolton?
Yeah.
God. Oh, good defending there from Rovers. Oh, that's the first time I've said that today. Go on. It's Matt Smith. He's away. It's a great run from Smith. It's a great ball. It's Fenji. Oh.
Handball?
He's looking for handball.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
It looked like it did.
We'd have to see it. Hopefully we get a replay on that. In fact, we will. Right on cue. Let's have a look. It's a great run from Smith. Oh, that would be harsh.
Yeah.
That would be very, very harsh if they gave that. Would I have 15,000 fans going to all the Donny games, or would I have 2,000 but have Werner and Lampard? If it was me, I'd rather have a full house.
Yeah.
Look, Werner, don't get me wrong, Werner is he is a world-class player when his head's screwed on and when he's probably in the right team, because I don't think he's in the right team at Chelsea. Frank Lampard probably got a bit more to prove as a manager. He will never drop down into League One. That's the only thing. That's the only thing with Frank Lampard, because his ego is he would never drop. He would never do a Darren Moore and drop down to League One. Sims is actually surprisingly, after the first few minutes, he's actually been playing okay. Probably needs to get in the game probably a tad more. But I think what he's done so far is actually some of the stuff he's actually played has actually been quite good. So, but I like to see him get into the game a little bit more. It's a good ball. That was always difficult. But I'd say Horton, since he's the start, he's actually played all right. Probably a little bit of I'd say matureness and maybe lack of sort of first team games, but he's played okay. He's only going to get better as soon as he's playing. He's playing at a decent level. But like I say, he's only going to get better. There we go. Yeah, who's got for Walsall? Sam Perry. Again, what a basic name that is. Like Joe Bloggs and Callum Patson and Henry Lofts.
Asked another question.
Pick one at 1,000. Pick one. 1,000K. 1,000K. You go bald forever, or you give your laptop away. See, I couldn't pass off as being bald. I just couldn't.
Bald bitch.
Do you know? I look like Kurt Angle when he got his head shaved. That's probably the best way I could describe it.
When Donald Trump,
yes.
He just looked like a big egg, like Brian McDermott.
Yeah. I thought he almost scored then. Just be a skinhead. All right. So if I was looking like, I don't know, if I look like,
fuck off, Alec.
And a good afternoon to you too, Alec. But
Bolton are going to win.
Yeah, Bolton are going to win. Yeah, exactly. Skinhead. Could I pass it off? I'd have to fight handball. Giving a handball, yeah. Thank God. Could I pass it off? Could I pass myself off as a skinhead? I mean, I wouldn't know.
You'd be terrifying at kids.
I look like an extra from Train Spotting. No, I'd give my laptop away. That's what I'd do. That's I just couldn't. I don't know.
You just buy a new one. That's Sports Direct money.
Yes. Yeah. UK's on board. Millwall beating Borough. Own goal, Grant Hall. When you're asking, I'll rub your head. That's a bit creepy.
Depends what you're into.
Rubbing my head. That's just weird. Unless
I'll have to stop doing it then.
You're the exception, mate. 1-1 Barrow Crawley. Up the gels. For them, that's what they've said. Ew, Gills. More like the gills. The gills. The brake's on. It's McDonald down this left-hand side. Halliday's just been beaten too easy.
He's been poor.
Once again, Halliday can't just... I boot. Yeah, again, apart from that, there's not been like since like everyone's had a rush of goals. There's just been like nothing else that's happened around the leagues. But yeah, we are 10 minutes ago before our time. It's currently 2-2. I'll tell you what, it's been a fantastic half of football. It's like it's been a Sunday league game. It's Smith. It's a great ball.
Someone get in the box.
Pulls it back. Oh, it should be a corner, that. Yeah. It's a brilliant ball. Fantastic ball. Sims was in. Pulls it back in. It was good way. Good play there from Rovers. Okanabiri just couldn't get a decent connection on the shot. But yeah, corner to Rovers. Whipped in. Oh, there's a shirt pull there from. There was a shirt pull on Anderson then.
Mr. Anderson.
At 1K, you release merch or you do a giveaway. I could release some merch. That would be
Match Day's merch.
Match Day's merch. Yeah, you know what?
That's a great name as well for Garrett. Asked that question.
I know. I wonder who that was, mate.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll do. I don't know what to do. We could do a giveaway. In fact, no, giveaway is probably better. But then what do I give away? In fact, no. In fact, no. Even better, we could do a giveaway to see who would go on a date with you.
Bloody hell! You'll have all the birds frothing at the gash. you could give away that Chelsea shirt.
That's a great idea. We could do a giveaway.
And the Huddersfield one.
Yeah, we could do some giveaways. Some of the we'll do some of any of the football mystery shirts that we get. We'll do a giveaway for them. Actually, we'll do it right on the channel. So, in fact, you just give me a great idea. So, thank you very much. In fact, if we ever get Spurs like classic top,
we'll just put it as a doormat.
Yeah, we'll just have to see if Henry's actually interested and just hold it to hostage. Apparently, did he go to an under-21s game at MK Dons?
Who?
Shane.
Yeah, that's the only Chelsea game he's been to, but he's a diehard Chelsea fan from Bedford.
He's a diehard Chelsea fan from Bedford. Why is he not supporting MK Dons then?
I'm single.
Oh yeah, MK Dons, yes. The bane of many football clubs. See, look, I understand MK Dons, I get it, but at least we know where you stand, Henry. That's for certain. As pulls it back, good save. Triggered me. I needed another beer. You should do like Stone Cold and just get 2 cans, just like smack it and just do that. That would make good, compelling television.
Things can only
get better.
It did as well.
Barrow are now 2-1 up against Crawley. Wait, did I just Chef Wednesday being Barnsley?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, which daft shite back Barnsley?
Yeah.
You're still there.
Yeah, which one back Barnsley? Wait, I can't really say anything because I put Barnsley in my actress. I'm not spilling unnecessary beer. Well, That'd just be sacrilege. So it's a Kinde. Oh, it's a good block. It's a quarter. There's about 6 minutes left in this half. How are Barnsley getting beat? Need them on Miaka to do well. Cambridge 1, Forest Green 0 in League 2. Where's Houlihan?
Yeah, he's about 56.
And yes, we're both over 80.
Sunderland has scored.
Have they? Who's corner whipped in and away?
Oh, you were 18. Oh, what do you like to know?
Yeah. Need to know, mate. Need to know. Joe Ironside. He was at Kidderminster actually a couple of seasons ago. I remember him scoring against Bradford Park Avenue.
McFadzean scored for Sunderland. Who?
Oh, Callum McFadzean. Yeah, he's centre back, I think. I want to say centre back. I can't remember. I think he played against us. A good touch from Bogle. Unlucky. And away. Notts County being Yeovil. As it stands in that National League. Yeah, as it stands, Notts County is still going strong. They're 6 in the league. I don't know what to say.
Am I supposed to be outdated?
Don't smile at that, mate. That's weird.
I know who is. Henry.
Well, mental age, yeah. He's got mental age of an 8-year-old, yeah. I've got no words. I've literally got no words right now, mate. As it stands, we'll be 6th in the league. And away, good header from Tom Anderson. Smith on the counter attack here. Great ball. It's Coppinger. Take him on. It's James. It's Bogle. It's Sims. Oh, pass was awful. It was good. It was a good counter attack there, and and the player's down. It's like a head injury, actually. Is it? It looks like a head injury to me. Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. What a surprise.
I know, he's okay.
Big poof.
No. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea what.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense, to be honest.
Someone said you have a giveaway you will do at that. I'm single.
I don't know. Yeah, but I've got no words, mate. No words. It's like Oliver was. Free kick.
I'm sorry, I can't go on a date with an 8-year-old.
No, that's just weird and wrong.
In so many ways.
In so many ways. No. I now regret ever saying that now. Beans on post. No.
The ladies' man.
You're like the Godfather, aren't you?
The children charmer.
Oh, mate. Weird. Wrong. No.
I think Henry's jealous.
Yeah, I think Henry is jealous, actually, yeah. Can play with his ears.
so savage.
I know. They're a case. Oh no, they're a case of what? Mistaken identity.
Case of beer.
Case of beer. Who's saying? Henry will be wanting that.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Oh, Rotherham have scored, I think. Yeah, Rotherham have scored.
So we had turn last few minutes.
We're taking a strange turn. What the hell has just happened here? Jesus. What is going on here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. What the hell is going on here? The 2-0 to Blackpool, by the way.
Beat Oxford.
Yeah. Could do with Charlton not winning against Wimbledon, to be honest. By the way. Oh, good defending now. Good defending from Sims. The break's on. It's Smith.
You've been absolutely rinsed. Henry, you've been absolutely rinsed by the extra.
It's Coppinger. Oh, no. That was the chance.
You bald. Baldy. You big bald bitch.
Nice.
Absolutely rinsed. I wouldn't tolerate that.
I wouldn't tolerate that either.
Just weird with this reply.
And there we go, half time, it's 2-2. Well, I have to say, what a half of football, mate. What a half. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is taking a strange turn. Let's just talk about the football for a sec. But 2-2 at half time. What's a game of football, mate?
First 25 minutes was good.
It was good, yeah.
Well, the first 5 minutes were poor.
Yeah.
You just came back into it well. You did start playing after you went 2-0
Well, that's
down.
it. We can't.
No, it's too late.
We can't start playing when we're 2-0 down. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's annoyed me. But the character and resilience of what we've done has been excellent. So, yeah, no, I'll take 2-2 at half time. Yeah, we'll go through the result. We'll go through the half time scores and
we'll go for a quick break.
Yeah, got my keys.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm gonna get my charger.
Okay, no problem, mate. And we'll run through the scores at half time. I need a drink actually. Got my drinks over there. Let me grab my drink. Oh, so then 2-2. Let me just write this down. So Coppinger, Oliver, and Graham who scored it. So we'll run through the scores at half time and run through some of the full times that have happened. So currently, well, it finished in the first FA Cup. Oh, my voice was going down. Half time, full time. Bournemouth 0, Southampton 3. Of course, Everton Man City is of course 5:30. Finished in the Championship, Brentford 1, Forest 1. At half time, Barnsley 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Bristol City 0, Rotherham 1, Coventry 0, Wickham 0, Millwall 1, Middlesbrough 0. Norwich 0, Blackburn 0, Preston 0, Luton 0, Reading 0, QPR 1, Stoke 0, Derby 0, Watford 1, Birmingham 0, of course, Swansea, Cardiff 5:30. League 1, of course, it finished Portsmouth 2, Ipswich 1. Great result for Danny Cowell in his first game as Portsmouth manager. Accrington 2, Wigan 1, Wimbledon 1, Charlton 2, Burton 0, MK Dons 1, Fleetwood 0, Swindon 1, Gillingham 2, Doncaster 2 half-time. We know that. Northampton 0, Crewe 0, Oxford 0, Blackpool 2, Plymouth 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Rochdale 0, Peterborough 2, Shrewsbury 0, Hull 0, Sunderland 1, Lincoln 0 at half-time into League 2. Finished in 2 games earlier. Newport 0, Leyton Orient 1, Stevenage 3, Carlisle 1, Barrow 2, Crawley 1, Bolton 0, Walsall 1, Bradford 0, Oldham 0, Cambridge 1, Forest Green 0, Cheltenham 2, Salford 0, Colchester 0, Port Vale 1, Harrogate 0, Morecambe 1, Mansfield 1, Grimsby 0, Scunthorpe 0, Southend 0, Tranmere 1, Exeter 1, and the National League. Jesus Christ. That's taking a turn for the worse. National League, Aldershot 0, Bournemouth 1, Altrincham 0, Dagenham Redbridge 0, Barnet 0, Chesterfield 1, Bromley 0, Solihull Moors 0, Eastleigh 0, Eastleigh 0, Halifax Town 0, Hartlepool 0, Woking 0, Notts County 1, Yeovil 0, Sutton 0, Stockport 0, Torquay 0, Kingsley 0, and Weymouth 1, Wilstone 0. So that's all the games at half time. I have to say, though, it's been a great half of football. I would have said that 2-0 down, that's for certain. But I have to say, though, Rovers, I'm pleased. To be honest, I'm slightly more pleased that we're 2-2 rather than 2-0. That's such a what's the word I'm looking for? Such a silly line by me there. But anyway, I just want to make it clear as well. This will be the last stream for a week. There will be no stream, of course, next week. There won't be any streams next week because I can't do it next week. So there probably will be 1 week after. We could go to some games over Easter. So that'd be an absolute certain. So I will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to go to some games. Oh, dear me. There we go. Well, anyway, so there'll be no live stream next week, of course, but on the basis as well. Like I said, we will be probably go to some games. We probably will go to some games over Easter. We'll have to see about that, depending on what happens regarding what happened regarding the leagues restarting. So I think we've got a couple of teams in mind that we are going to go to. Well, I am. Effectively, we'll probably bring you some videos for that. But we'll have to see what happens actually regarding that. So 2-2 at half time. Good to have you back. Did you get charges then, did you?
Cheers.
Well done. Yeah, so I got back. Yeah, got rid of that extra. It was really weird.
What was it? Has he done say something like "I will kill you" or something?
Yeah, he said, "Snap your neck."
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I was just saying then. There won't be another live stream next week because of course I'm going back for Easter. But like I said, we'll probably will do another stream when we come back in probably a week or two. A couple of weeks actually when we come back for Easter.
Just be on the is it the 9th or 10th?
Who, Donny?
Yeah.
We're due to play on the 10th, I believe. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking because by then we should have some games in the Staffordshire County League, so we could be able to go to some of these games at Step 7. So ultimately, because they shouldn't have they shouldn't have a problem regarding there shouldn't be a problem regarding trying to like spectators and that because effectively it's grassroots football. So we could potentially go to some games there. Let's see. How much is tickets to watch Donny at the Keep Out? God, it's been a while since I went to the Keep Out. I think it was about 20. I think it was about 15 quid, 15, 20 quid for tickets. So it's just it's not. I wouldn't say it's like expensive because there are clubs that are hell of a lot more. I'll second that. I will second that. But at the same time, we're not like we're not an expensive like club. Like we don't. The tickets aren't that expensive, but there are clubs that are a lot more. I'd say
Kings Lynn probably charge more than National League.
They probably do actually. Kings Lynn. I'd say like your franchise. Well, I wouldn't say franchise clubs, but like surprisingly, I'd say a team that actually were quite reasonable was Salford. They were fair.
Yeah.
I think I paid a £5 to get in. That was when they were in the National League.
Yeah.
But that was quite good. I think overall, the day I must have been about. Is
that when they played Hampton Waterlooville?
that will always be the bane of my life. That I can't say Hampton Waterlooville. There we go. Haven't Waterlooville. I couldn't. I sounded like I was underwater when I said that. But I was looking through the games as well. Well, we could actually probably do some previews actually some of the games tonight. So, one of the big games, of course, in the FA Cup, of course, Everton against Manchester City. Well, where do you think today? Do Everton have a chance?
I have a chance, but I think even if City rotate, which they obviously always do every game, City will beat them. You
think City will? I think they will. Personally, I think they'll go on to win the FA Cup. Can you see City? Doing the quadruple? So because they've got, I think they play Spurs in the League Cup final. Had 2 Donny tickets on his car dashboard. He left 2 more. Very funny. You see, that would be funny if we because at the same time, we're playing Football League, and sometimes Stockport aren't playing, non-league. Think they're bigger than what they are. Like Gateshead, yeah, exactly. But I think as well, I think City. Do you know what? I don't think City are going to beat Spurs. I'm not saying that because Henry's in the chat. I think because Mourinho's specialist has always been the League Cup because he did it with Chelsea, he did it with United. You're welcome.
But I suppose City are specialists in the League Cup now.
Well, true,
They've won it like 3 of the last 4 times or something.
Yeah. Well, they beat. Was it Villa last season? I think that was the last major trophy, if I'm right, to have a big crowd.
Yeah.
Because it would have been back end of February when they won it. So, it would, because originally it would have been today. Spurs would have played Southampton, and I would have seen Spurs win, but I think Spurs would have won. But well,
is it Villa tomorrow?
Yeah, Villa. It's Villa tomorrow. So anyway, we'll do the game for you.
The big one.
Brighton against Newcastle. How do you see that panning out?
Badly. Probably 0-0 or 1-0 at Brighton.
You think it was going to be that bad?
Yeah.
See, I think both. It's weird though because the two teams are fighting. I think the one thing though is that both teams are going to be wanting to lose the game. That's why I see why you say a draw or 0-0, but at the same time that might go right. We might just throw everything into the game because this is the teams you're going to be taking points off.
I think it'll be very similar from when we played West Brom a couple of weeks ago. But if Brighton go 1-0 up, they're so difficult to predict down at times.
It's a good point. It's a good point. But like I said, we'll be watching that later on tonight. But I think as well with Newcastle, it's such a shame for me as a club like Newcastle United to be in a position where they're always, even when they come up from the Championship, they always seem to be in around that bottom half of the table where they really should be a top 10 club. But that's not. I think there's more problems with that club probably deep rooted. It's not just Mike Ashley. I think there's just the whole setup in terms of the board. I think you've got as well. I think you've got the wrong manager.
Definitely.
I think you've got to have a recruitment, a better recruitment of terms. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the likes of Sam Maximan, Callum Wilson, they're good signings. But at the same time, I think you got to think, look, they've got to be better. You can't just be looking around for players that have come from relegation clubs.
Yeah, we have a big problem with that. Signing these players who got relegated. Jamal Lewis, Fabian Shaw, I'm saying name, he got relegated. Fernandez, yeah.
Swansea. I'm trying to think who else he signed. I
don't know if we signed Shelby this season. Swansea went down. Maybe not.
No, because it was the season you went down. They had Gary Monk as manager.
Even Wilson and Fraser, they went down last season with Bournemouth. Yeah,
they did. Again, but then Fraser kind of
Fraser refused to play.
Which again is still for me personally is a stupid move, but look, I can sort of understand and maybe I can sort of get on board. But if you're a footballer, you want to be playing every game. That's why I didn't like Gareth Bale of what he did at Real Madrid, but it's not his fault the way that they treated him. But anyway, we're into the second half at the Priestfield. It's 2-2. What a first half. So hopefully we can get more goals in the second half, and hopefully it doesn't fold on us. But there we go. Most of the team should be starting out for the second half. I have to say, I mean, it's what. Yeah, I mean, we forgot. In fact, while we're waiting, in fact, we'll just see this throw, and I'll get your thoughts on the Welsh derby actually when we get. Here we go, long throw, and that's a goal kick. Giving a corner. But quickly, Swansea Cardiff. What do you think that'll be? A draw. So I think I'm one of the. I'm thinking Swansea will go up the season. I think they could beat Cardiff, but certainly what they've done under Mick McCarthy, I think he's done a tremendous job for them. But anyway, corner, Gillingham whips in and it's away. Finally, we actually look solid from set pieces. Good defending.
It'll be another long throw in.
Yeah, of course they will. They'll do that. Yeah, keep your eye winning at Reading,
Yeah.
So it wasn't. So
God, I thought they had 0-0 over it.
Yeah, Lyndon Dykes has scored. Seems to be the only, apart from Sunderland and Rochdale, we're the only ones that have kicked off it second half. Here we go. Here comes the long throw. Flicked on, and it's after a goal kick. I don't think my bet's done well, mate. I can't bear to I can't bear to see what it is. Let's have a look.
Burton, Bolton, Barnsley, and Norwich all scored 2 goals in the second half. Not happening.
Apart from Sunderland and Cambridge, none of them come through. I can't believe Burton Albion getting beat. It's ridiculous. But that's life.
Life is life. Shame.
I'll tell you what we should do. We should start playing Chris's music. I think he'd appreciate a bit of free publicity on the channel. Anyway, so it's Bogle. Smith. Oh, poor. Breaks on. It's John Akinde. Good defending. The thing is, like, they've got 2 strikers who are, like I said, they're not like blessed with pace, but they are like
Good in the box.
They've got great attack positioning. So yeah, they're always, the thing is with League One is that when you come into the Championship, there's always you come up against strikers that are pretty nippy because they come from the Premier League or they've come from they've come from league like the Italian league or the German league where they can be a bit more. They're not as reliant on strength, but when you're in League One, most of the teams that come up from there are always. Some of them are League Two players, so they're used to long ball tactics. So it's good. I mean, it's that's why I like League One because there's a bit of both really. But
a little bit of the bubbly.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, dear me. Yeah. Where she's going actually near the drink. You can have yourself to water if you like.
Oh, it's alright. Came prepared today.
Oh, good. You've come prepared. Well done.
I still got 2 cans of cola there.
Oh, there 2. I thought there was a full pack.
One. I don't know.
I don't know whether it was a full pack, mate.
Probably need to get some more to watch that crap on at 8 o'clock.
I'll take a few of them. I'll take a few of those beer deluxe with me later. Free kick, whipped in. Get rid. Well done. Oh, so poor from Bogle. Good defending, Anderson. Good defending. Thing is, Bogle, the one thing that look, Bogle's great. His hold-up play is really, really good. But the problem is he's one-footed right now. Because when he tried to defend just then, he tried to go with his left foot to try and tackle.
You hate it when players can't defend using both feet.
I know.
It just makes it so easy to play against.
Just play against them, yeah. You just knock it past them.
Yeah.
Because if you got
one of the worst players for that in the Premier League's Emil Kraft. He can't defend. He's so flat-footed.
Mate, honestly, seriously, you should have kept Deontay Edlin. That's what you should have done. He's better than Kraft. But come on.
Straight past.
Yeah, pace. Oh, well played, Aldi. I can see the throw. Really, really good that. Really good. That Chesterfield 2 up against Barnet. Now just 4 points off. 5 points off the playoffs now. Chesterfield. Do I play FIFA? Yeah, I play FIFA. Yeah.
It's crap though.
This year's FIFA is absolutely terrible, mate. I'm not joking. I don't like it. I very rarely play Ultimate Team now. That's why it's
PG 2K21. That's the game.
That's the game. Yeah, I was playing that earlier actually.
The Divot Derby.
The Divot Derby, yes. Yeah, no. I always buy FIFA hoping it's going to be good, and then it turns out to be the same old crap. That's what it is. Although all they do is just seem to just want to put more Ultimate Team cards. There you go.
Buy these.
Yeah. I've lost all interest in FIFA. Yeah, so same here, Henry. It
hasn't been the same since like 16, 17.
Yeah. I just think the only thing I play now is just pro clubs really with FIFA. That's all I do because it's just a laugh. It's funny. Did you manage your player? To be honest, I probably do manage him more because I haven't really done the player career mode actually. What's the player? Is he bad?
You know, I started player one about a couple of months ago. I started at Harrogate Town.
Yeah.
And I've been there 3 years and can't get a transfer. And I'm like 88 rated, and you can't get a transfer for some reason. You just get like crap like Olympiacos and Pelk and that coming in for you. I don't want to play.
You want to play Greek football?
Yeah. Well,
what's wrong with Greek football? Chance to play in the Champions League? There's nothing. I don't even play FIFA much. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to play. I tend to play now Call of Duty. That's the only really scene. Well, I started to get back into PGA Tour. That's
it's class.
It is. Yeah, I don't mind it. Because I've never really been too much of a fan of like the 2K games. Everyone, even when WWE moved over, I was never. They were poor because there's so much glitches in.
It was so bad we couldn't even release a game this year.
I know. Honestly, they should go back to THQ. No, I think THQ's been bought out now. So, yeah, I did it. I did one FIFA 14 with Donny. I try to remember my team actually. I think I had like Jordi Gomez and that. I couldn't really like buy decent players because I didn't really. Because I think it was like the first FIFA where you had to properly scout players and
could even do financial takeover then.
Yeah, you could. Good defending from Joe Wright because they were in then. You do financial takeover, but like I remember on the old FIFAs, you could check how much players were like they're worth, and then you could make a bid on them. Like you could inquire about a player and their worth. But then as soon, I think it was like FIFA 14 was like the first one where you had to like properly scout them and see how much they were and what the attributes were. So I never. It's just frustrating. I think they could do more with pro clubs, career mode. I think there's a lot of modes. I think they seem to just neglect. The
ones where you don't actually have to put your real life money into it.
I know.
We don't care about.
See, I say FIFA have always been like ever since when they brought in Ultimate Team, I think it was FIFA 11 or FIFA 10. They probably said, "Oh, look, we can make some money out of this, so let's just do that. So let's just put everything into Ultimate Team." But even then, the gameplay, like, just go on, not going to bear it. Oh, he's unlucky. They are. They've started well. I mean, Gillingham have had probably more of the sort of maybe half chances and and that, but the Rovers have.
He's not on a break.
Yeah, that's one thing. Rovers look good on the counter attack. Should be keepers, easy. But yeah, no, Rovers look okay actually. They look a hell of a lot better than they were last week. I saw the highlights against Oxford. They were terrible. There was a good play. The second half when against Oxford looked better, but you can look better when you're 3-0 down and start to play. So, but the one thing we've got, I'd probably say, that I always said that February was always going to be a tough month. There was a lot of teams that were playing in the top 6 where we should have been taking points off. Might have earned a draw, probably so. I mean, the rate was poor from Holiday, but probably the rate that we were going at in terms of how we were playing, probably 2-2 is probably a fairer result in the end. If it ends up like that,
might end up being a good point.
Probably so. To say there's a few. I was looking as well. Since Ipswich got beat today, Portsmouth have making headway as well. Let's have a look as well. Norwich beating Blackburn. Watford are 2 up. Well, yeah, if Charlton winning today, is winning right now is doesn't help. Good defending. So in essence, it wouldn't be a bad point for us. But again, we need to start winning more. We need to start winning games. That's because we don't play till next Saturday now. Because there's a few. That's a foul throw. That was a foul throw, that, but doesn't matter. Breaks on. Coppinger, that wasn't a great pass to him. When is the playoffs? It'll be back end of May. I think they're planning to do the playoff final. I think Wednesday being Barnsley 2-0.
I had a feeling. I said one of these Barnsley have been winning so many games, they're gonna slip up eventually.
You were right, yeah. Why didn't I take your advice? Sutton had just scored. Oh, they're playing Stockport, aren't they? Yeah, they're being Stockport. Torquay being Kings Lynn.
Good.
What does that mean at the minute? So Stockport's still 5th, but
Are Pools playing?
Yes, I think they're drawing. Yeah, drawing 0-0 to Woking. Bournemouth now 2-1 up. They're really in the hunt now, Bournemouth. It's close for those playoffs in the National League. Who's good for Cheltenham? Rochdale pulled a goal back against Peterborough. That Siri kid, Dembele scored again for Peterborough. He'll be in the Championship next season. Him. We need a goal. Who else good for Watford? Chalobah.
God, never rated him.
No. I remember him scoring that one cracking goal for. Who was he playing? Was it Watford? No, it wasn't Watford. It was someone in the Championship, and he scored an absolute. He scored from about 40 yards out. Bogle, the hang time then when he got then. Chris Benoit. Dispossessed and Coppinger's away. It's a poor pass. He could have brought it forward. He had a bit more.
The wrong pass.
It was the wrong pass. Decision making really poor, and that's poor as well. Breaks on. Jordan Graham. That's poor from them. Giving the ball away too cheaply. Man on. Well done. Great play.
Go.
Breaks on. It's James. Halliday.
Well done. Foul.
Yeah. Bring it back for the foul. Well played. Well done, Halliday. Looks like Taylor Richards is coming on for Rovers. I'm guessing probably for Sims. Probably.
He's coming back from injury.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Didn't play the last couple of games, so it's probably the right thing. He's had 60 minutes, so he's had a full hour, so it's pretty good. Who's coming off? Wait, Hull losing. Coppinger's coming off. Surprised by that.
I think he's been the best player, really.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he's taking Coppinger off.
Created one, scored one.
Yeah. Yeah. Own goal, Matt Ingram. So Taylor Richards on for Coppinger. We've played an hour in this game. It's 2-0 to Swindon now. Scott Twine again. Yeah. So 2-2. Let's have a look now. Reading 1, QPR 1 now. So your Super 6 is going to come through with that one, actually.
I'll put it on for 0-0.
I'm good, mate. How are you, Will? Hope you're doing well. It's been don't talk about cricket. I'm watching it later. I haven't seen the results, to be fair. I only know Jason Roy. Nothing happened with it. Nothing happened with him. Nothing happened. He had a sip of his drink. That's all that happened. I'm pretty sure you had a. I remember you had a draw with Stoke and Derby. That's the thing I remember with your Super 6. That's it. Yeah. 7 look now. Any more goals? No way. 3-1 Bournemouth. Halifax getting beat. and away. Throwing. Comedy duo, me and you.
There we go. We'll do that again.
Here we go. Here comes another throw. Haaland scored again for Dortmund. Gotta take Haaland. Of course, I know who I was trying about that. Good header from there. How Donny playing? Actually, we're playing all right. I say that. I know that Jimmy got the ball in. Ooh, still got it. Pulls it back. Oh. Off the line. Well played, Joe Wright. It's been a cracking game, Will. Both teams have actually played quite well. I have to say, defending's not been fantastic for both teams, but yeah, it's going to be a good game, mate. It's going to be a good game. Is it still 3 with that in first round? I'm guessing so. Yeah, game. Yeah, I've got my game at 6.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, that's sick, man. Can't take you any. 2-0 MK Dons.
Beatles.
Warren O'Hara. They scored 1-1. Sunderland Lincoln.
Get in.
Callum Morton. Still 33 sound. He's out of practice after once. Not on the beer yet. No, not on the beer, mate. Not on the beer.
Seeing that to numb the pain when Newcastle get beat by Brighton.
David Milan's Barmy Army. And away. Blocked. Yeah, Morton. Callum Morton. Morton. No, it's Morton. Morton.
You can spell.
Surprisingly, yes. It's yeah. Cheeky fucker you are. 1-1 Mansfield Grimsby. John Lewis has scored.
Oh God, his name is a shop.
His name is a shop. Yeah, the West Brom player. Why? Did he play for Cobblers, or are you just saying that? Oh, he left you. Oh, breaks on. It's Taylor Richards, and that was not a great first touch. Pace. Press that RT button. Oh, good turn. And
what the?
He's weak foot 2 stars. He's got a great left.
Being generous.
He's being generous. Yeah, he's got a great left foot on him. Just can't do anything. You're right. His right foot's only there just for standing. That's the best way I can describe it. Yes, he played. Looks like I touched a nerve there.
Grr.
Angry. Yes. All right. Thanks.
No, that's just like the best insult ever. Nonce.
Yeah, I know. No, I won't.
Don't call me one.
No, I'm not actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's our away kit. Sponsored by L&ER. That's because I think the only other team that was sponsored by L&ER was actually Darlington.
Dalton, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, pedos.
Yeah. Go on, back post. It's Horton back in. Got hair. Hang time there with Bogle. Who is he? LeBron James. Oh, that's so poor. Oh, good touch from Joe right there. Oh, look at that. It's like when you play pro clubs and someone says leave it and then just you do that and it doesn't go right. Oh, good work from Horton there. Showing his skills from Redditch. Did you play when you went and saw Redditch play?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mainly remember Leroy Lee, that playing up front for Nuneaton.
That's it, yeah. because we might be doing something with Redditch actually with Switch Radio. Thoughts on Blackburn? The only team in the Football League with kits made by a train company. In fact, we're sponsored by a train company. Our kit's it's actually Club Doncaster. It's actually Elite Pro Sports, who we're made by. So they're like a small company. I think they're very. I don't think many actually are made by them, because we used to be made by, it's like FBT, who now make I think it's like Newport and I can't remember who else they made. There's a couple of teams that got in the Football League. So we had a few seasons with Nike. It was like early 2010s, because I had Billy Sharp on my kits. Thoughts on Blackburn? I think they were good. Yeah, they've got a couple of good players. Well, they've got Armstrong, who's a top class player. Harvey Elliott, who do you know what I expect I think Harvey Elliott might break it at Liverpool team next season. I think he's got the quality.
Got to be better than Shaqiri.
Oh yeah. I don't see Shaqiri being at Liverpool next season. I could see Shaqiri going to a bit type player if he were to stay up. I think it'd be a good signing for you. But the problem is, he's for a lot of the reports, apparently he's quite lazy in training. That's the only thing. But no doubt he's got ability.
I want Tony back.
Tony would do bits for you, but again, you've got to give him the right service. But for me, I've got to take Haaland. I've got to take Haaland there. No, I reckon Barnes will get. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, Henry. Oh, I broke down. No. Oh, off the line. Oh, this wide. Good day for Darren Moore. Yeah, all right. Yeah, don't have to rub it in. But well, West Brom even? Oh, West Brom not even playing, are they? No, they're not even playing this weekend, are they, West Brom?
No, I think you're playing one of the teams in the FA Cup, maybe.
Might have been. They could have been playing. I don't know. I don't even know which. Barnes will get to Premier League. I think so. Some of the team normally, I always say the team that has that run towards the back end of the season that finishes 6th or something like that. For me, they always seem to carry that momentum into the playoffs. Sheffield Wednesday did it a few seasons back and almost got promoted under Carlos Carvalho, or as a few of the Wednesday fans used to say, Carlos Carvalho. And yeah, I think I'm trying to think who else. Blackpool did it as well. I think they finished 6th and went to the Premier League.
When they went up from League 2, they finished 7th.
Yes, they did. Yeah. To be honest, I remember watching them. I think it was against Luton. Yeah, they played Luton in semi-final. That was probably one of the best playoff games I'd seen for in a long time. The two teams ready for League One. That was for certain. Sunderland or Middlesbrough. Well, I'll put this question to you then. Sunderland or Middlesbrough.
In terms of
just who would you pick? Neither.
I mean, obviously, I hate Sunderland more, but I don't know. I still like Borough.
Yeah, Borough. See, I'd probably say Borough. I'd say
they've got such a plastic fan base.
They do. I'd probably say over maybe when Sunderland were in the Championship and you were in Premier League. I'd probably say you were. Because you were playing Middlesbrough probably more regularly, I'd probably say they were probably rivals until... Because I can't remember the last time you actually played Sunderland. It would have been when you were both in Premier League, which would have been in 2015.
15, 16, yeah.
So getting on for six years now.
1-1, I think it finished. Mitrovic scored an equaliser towards the end.
That's it, yeah.
That fan man on the pitch tried to slide tackle him.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, yeah. If it was me, I don't like both of them. Both Sunderland or Middlesbrough. If I had to prefer, probably Borough. Come on, Bogle on the break. Play it. Good ball. Horton. Oh, pull it back. What's he doing? What was he doing? He couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Bogle. Play the ball to him. Play the ball to Bogle, and we would have had a shot. That's really poor. I reckon Newcastle could turn into a Bolton.
But
Depending.
the big difference is Newcastle's a lot more financially stable.
Yeah, it could be a good championship season for the three North East teams.
It'll be good for the for West Midlands as well, and West Brom back there.
Yeah. By the way, Will, good video the other day on you because we talked about managers who would take. But I mean, do you see Allardyce staying beyond the season at West Brom?
Yeah. I think he's the sort of manager you would want to get you promoted.
Do you think so? If the teams were to go down now, the three teams are in the bottom three now, who would come straight back up?
Fulham.
See, I was hoping you were going to say Fulham then. I think it's whether Fulham can keep the players. Because I think some of them, you Lookman. I think Lookman's only a loan. I think he goes back to Leipzig.
Yeah.
I think Agisa will be off. I think he'll go to because I think he's been probably one of the standout players for them in midfield. I can't see Areola staying.
Was Lamina a loan from Southampton?
Yes, he's only loan. I think Anderson is Anderson the centre back?
Yeah.
Anderson, I could see him going. He's a good player. He's good. I think he was at Lyon when they signed him.
Like Kenny Teddy came from Lyon. He's a good player.
He was playing at Ajax for a couple of seasons. Allardyce will take us up. His football won't win you enough games in the Championship. That's an arguable point, but I think as well, you could say that about a few managers. Like then again, like I could say that about Pulis because when Pulis came to Middlesbrough, everyone was going, "Yes, he'll take Middlesbrough up to Championship, up to Premier League, couldn't do it." So I could sort of get your point, but at the same time, I think you want someone that's going to get you results. Warnock did it with Cardiff. Will Callum be watching our game later? Do you want to watch the game later? I'm playing well in the darts.
What time?
It's 6 o'clock.
I could. Well, after this game, I want to go to the shop and get some beer.
Yes.
Because I need to numb the pain from the Newcastle later.
I'll come with you with that, actually.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So I'll get Carl will be watching, so that'd be sound.
I'll be shouting. 180! Tasty!
Oh dear God! Look at that fat man, Steve Evans there. Don't like him. 3-1 to Accrington. Dion Charles penalty. What? 1-1 Hull. Greg Doherty. Bolton 1-1 now.
Just seeing, God.
Kieran Lee. Wait, he was at Wednesday. I remember when they made a big song and dance about him being all these Wednesday through and through. Tranmere 2-1 up now.
And he had 1 more goals, Stoke Derby, 1 more in Harrogate, Morecambe.
Do you see who scored for Tranmere? David Nugent. Yeah, Nugent backing. Yeah, Danny Lloyd McGoldrick. That's not to mistaken with David McGoldrick. Mansfield 2-1 up.
I'm going to go for it. Go for a tingle.
Okay. Sound. Well, it's a good job because one of the players is down.
Oh, he's been down about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's why you stop looking through. So, yeah, I need. Stoke 1 up against Derby. Jacob Brown has scored. But anyway, yeah. So there's 14 minutes to go. It's currently Gillingham 2, Doncaster 2. It's been a topsy-turvy game. That's probably the best way I could describe it. I mean, in terms of attacking attacking football has been good. Defending wise, both teams probably say that they've been okay. Probably should be a lot more solid. But as for the neutrals, he's nicked a yard there. But at the same time, it is, if you're a neutral, it's cracking football. Gillingham are down this right hand side. McDonald's come off and O'Connor's come on for Gillingham. Whipped it to the back post and it's away. As far as them, Mackenzie has come on for Gillingham as a throw into Rovers. Stoke are beating Derby, mate.
1-0.
Yeah, Burton now 2-1 up. Luca Dakins has just scored. Penalty. 2-2. Wimbledon Charlton needed that. That's good because we'll stay above. Stay above thingy over Charlton then. So I'm pleased with that. Good header from Anderson. Didn't win it. Bogle didn't win it. Just having a look now. 3-3 Aldershot Bournemouth.
It's 2-0 at Bournemouth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's off the post. Oh, it's off the. What a block from Joe Wright. What a block. Jeez, that's the sort of things that. Yeah, we're doing all right. We've just had a great block off the line. It was. Let's have a look. Keeper. Oh, what's he doing? Brilliant.
Keeper was diving the wrong way.
Yeah. Corner back post. It's a foul in it. And it's away, goal kick. Nervy that was, but what a block. That's. You very rarely see those these days. Let's have a look. Any more goals? Rotherham are 2-0 up against Bristol City. Yeah, what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Dropping things. Good play. One of you go for the and breaks on. And it's away. Good defending there from Reece James. Hoping that Bostock comes back soon. He's been when he was playing alongside Smith, he was class offside. Yeah, offside. He was class in midfield. Reece James, he's coming to midfield. He's done well. He's remember at the start of the year when we played Blackburn in the FA Cup, we played Allardy and Reece James in midfield. I was thinking when they brought out the team, I thought, what they're doing? Because he played two fullbacks in midfield. And what are your views on the Rangers racism incident? Shocking that's come from a player. Well, do you know the full extent? I mean, I know that what's his name? I know there was a Slavia Prague player that was racist to.
Yeah, it's shocking.
It's shocking. Again, this is
the thing is, though, a lot of those Eastern European countries are like that.
That's it. Yeah,
remember that Bulgaria game against England?
Oh, it was shocking. Yeah, I remember. I watched that live. It was absolutely abysmal what that is. I mean, the thing is that we talk about how bad it is over here, and it's still bad. But over there, the problem I see is that racism is it's going to be here long after I'm gone and I'm off this planet. But like you say, for education, that should be the ideal thing. We've got to be educating people to.
Which charger? I thought that's flashing. I thought my charger on it.
Okay.
All right, at the end.
Yeah, get your charger. We're doing a few repairs. We've got Got to put the charger in actually. But anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, for education, it's got to be, it is poor. We've got to make sure that things like this, it becomes less and less, less of incidents. But hello. It's like having a kid around here.
You would like that.
So good. You would, yeah. Anyway, if I was serious for a second.
All right, Lance, go.
Yeah, again, I mean, that game like the other night with Rangers, there was a ton of incidents. Kemar Roos sending off.
Good tackle. Got the ball.
Kicked him in the head. The blood coming from it. He must have bladed, but
Game's gone soft.
Whipped in, good header away. And away, good defending. Caught on counter. I think for me, that's a good ball. Good touch. Break Orton. Oh, that touch. Hesitation. Okunabiri. Should decide to maybe kicked out. I think, yes, they should be. Again, if that's the case, they should be banning the team. Again, I'm sorry, but people go, that's not fair on other players. I'm sorry, but a player has let down the team, and they should be punished for that. And until you get a grip of get a grip of racism and kick it out, things like this are going to carry on, and we've got to take tougher actions. We can't just have let's just give people 20 grand fines and let's play a few games behind closed doors. That shouldn't be what it is. But what they should have done with Bulgaria, they should have banned them from European competition. And if people say, that's too harsh, I'm sorry, but that's the way it should be dealt with. That until you tell people this is not right, and we need to educate in the right way so we respect everyone. No matter, I could have the biggest enemy in the world, and I could hate them as a personality, but I would never. I think it's all about how you're brought up, and what the views are as well. When being growing up, I grew up in an environment where racism. I'm always said, look, we shouldn't be judging people on their skin color or their ethnicity or their religion or anything like that. We shouldn't be judging them on that. What we should be judging on is their personality and how they treat us. And if they treat us respectfully, then we show respect back. They advise no racism before every game. Is it working?
You see a statement Motherwell just put out.
No, what was
basically that they're refusing to take a knee now. Which
I get it. Like, I absolutely understand. Like, I understand, Zaha not doing it. I just think personally, and people go, what's for a few seconds? It's a gesture. I'm sorry, but it's becoming a joke that even though we take the knee, it's losing its touch on what it actually stands for, because we seem to do it every single time, and it's losing the value for me personally on what it's fighting for. And people should be fighting against racism in their own way. I do it. Would I take the knee? I wouldn't take the knee, but at the same time, I would fight and educate people in a way that we shouldn't be judgmental or nasty about people's ethnicity or their sexuality or anything like that. We shouldn't be doing that. And when I pass on to my kids in the next generation, I want to be making sure that my kids and whatever it is, they shouldn't be, judging people's ethnicity. They shouldn't be racist. They shouldn't be that, because that is not the way to go. If they want to be, I always say this, and I've said this before on the live stream. You treat people, you treat people as if you want to be, in the same way you want to be treated. You treat people with respect, and all right, some people might not show you respect back, but at the same time, if they don't do that, you can't change someone's mind. But the problem, that's the only thing though. Whenever someone has an idea, they always force people into doing it because they feel that that's the best way. I'm sorry, but that's not the right way to go. If people want to fight it their own way, let them fight it their own way. But education is the most vital tool for me that we should be doing, to saying to the next generation of people that come along, and then the next generation after that, this isn't right. So, look, racism for me is, I always say racism will be here. Will still be here long after I'm gone. But as long as I can do my bit and be respectful to people, regardless of what it is, then I'm doing my bit to make sure that that when the next generation comes along, then we can stamp it out. But there we go. That's my political rant over. You see, the point is though,
it's starting
again. But I'll say this quickly, right? I hate talking about politics because
you're always going to piss off someone.
You're always going to piss off someone because they're not going to have the same view as you. And if you even if you try and implement or force it onto someone, that's not the way that should be gone about it. It makes it worse, exactly. And what you try and do is, instead of diffusing a situation, all you're doing is pouring fuel onto the fire. So anyway, we're into it. We're a minute. No respect from Slavia. He should, but unfortunately, he probably won't. He probably doesn't care. So
it's ironic that their manager's in prison, but
yeah, he's in prison for is it money laundering? I'm guessing.
Yeah,
he's got
the lad that racially abused someone's probably going to get off with that.
He'll be fined and a slap wrist.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, but well, there we go. We're 30 seconds plus added time. It's been
they'll probably about 7 or 8 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah, you're probably talking 5, 6. Yeah, about 6 minutes. I'm guessing. Good opportunity for us to get a goal. But yeah, I mean, like I say, Slavia should be banned from Europe, but they won't, because UEFA doesn't have the balls to take stance. 7 minutes. So you were right.
I'm always right.
All right, don't blow your own trumpet. But yeah, UEFA and FIFA don't have the balls to take strong action like that, because unfortunately they don't want to. They want to sit on the fence all the time. But anyway, we're into added time. There's 7 minutes left. There's been a couple of great chances for both teams. I still think we're going to get someone. Both teams are probably going to get 1 or 2 great chances towards the end. Norwich 1, Blackburn 1. Yeah, Sam Gallagher scored for Blackburn. Preston 0, Luton 1. So that's funny. Barnsley 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2.
Yeah, Southend got a late. Looks like it's going to be a late winner.
Watford 3 up. Andre Gray has scored for Watford. How has he fallen off? He's fallen off the wagon, him. Crew winning at Northampton. Yeah. So it looks like Crew are going to end the week on a positive note. That's the one thing. Lucky. Nice little chip in there. 2-2 Rochdale Peterborough. Bolton. Who scored for Bolton? Owen Doyle penalty. Continues his great scoring feat there. 2-2 Mansfield Grimsby. George Williams. Keepers. Hold on. I'm pretty sure George Williams, that's someone who was playing for he was playing for a Welsh team. I think he was playing for Cardiff or Swan.
Who is this?
George Williams. He's a left. No, he was playing for Fulham. He was a left mid. Ulstrom getting beat by Dagenham Redbridge. Solihull getting beat by Bromley. Hartlepool beating Woking. So at the minute, Pools are up to second in the table.
Going well.
Going
After
extremely well.
Midweek.
Yeah. Oh, how they've been beaten too easy. Great tackle from Smith. Brilliant tackle. So the kilos come on. I'm guessing for Josh Sims. Yeah, I mean he's had a good game today, Sims. So we've got 5 minutes left in the game. Notts County 2 up. Weymouth are 4 up against Wealdstone. Weymouth are going to stay up in that division. Barrow 2, Crawley 2 in League 2. Any more movers? Any more movement in the games? Not a minute. So you're up to date. Oh yeah. Earl Marshall, Ray Dale. That'll be all good. Edgefield Rovers have played. I think they played. I've said this. I think that I'll say this in a sec because we've got Gillingham have got a throw in here. Here comes Rory Delap with his throw. Let's come back out again. It's Graham. Graham? Offside? Oh, too easy. Whipped in, and it's a goal kick. Yeah, as I said, Rovers have played all right. Again, set pieces have been poor. I mean, they got counter-attacked for the first goal, and then just defending from corners have been awful. But it's like we were discussing earlier. It kind of woke up Rovers actually, and the goals that they took was class. And I'd probably say 2-2, probably a fair result actually. I think it would be a little bit. I think maybe. I mean, as much as I would love it, probably a little bit harsh on Gillingham. Probably if we got a late goal, but overall, I think it's been from a neutral perspective. I think it's been a good game of football. So yeah, I think Rovers have played all right, and certainly something to build on really for next week. So, poor kick. Oh, he got lucky then, Louis Jones. Rochdale 3, Peterborough 2.
Bloody hell.
They were 2-0 down.
Ooh, nearly got in there.
That's a free kick. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Goal kick. Need Barnes to get a late goal. That would be really funny because Wednesday conceded late on against Huddersfield in midweek. There's 2 minutes left in the game. Come on, still not challenging for the ball. Equalised. Yes, they have. Johnson Clark Harris penalty. Oh, let it bounce. Good defending right. Wow, it's been a lot of goals today. Jesus Christ. 3.
Crikey.
1-1 County. Stockport equalised late on. Harry Buterman scored for Sutton United. Yeah, 1-1 now Stockport. Good header. Come on, break on. Should be out for a goal kicking. It is. Yes, we're late on. There is just about 45 seconds left in the game. It's like I say, if you're new around here, of course, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a good game. Gillingham 2, Doncaster 2. As I said, I'll explain what's happening next week after the game. I said it before halftime, so if you haven't heard, I'll say it very quickly. Yeah. That should be that. And there's 8 seconds left. As it stands, will be 57 points for Rovers.
Not a bad point.
It's not a bad point. And that's it. 2-2 in the end. I'll take that point to say where we were. Steve Evans looking a bit unhappy at the ref. Go on, you waddling piece of crap. Go away. Don't like him. Yeah, I don't like him. Anyway, 2-2. A good point in the end for Rovers. I'll happily take that. So there we go. We'll run through the results very, very quickly. Full times. They're still playing Barnsley 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2 right now. Bristol City 0, Rotherham 2, Coventry 0, Wickham 0, Millwall 1, Middlesbrough 0, Norwich 1, Blackburn 1, Preston 0, Luton 1, Reading 1, QPR 1 still playing. Stoke 1, Derby 0, Watford 3, Birmingham 0, Accrington 3, Wigan 1, Wimbledon 2, Charlton 2, Burton 1, MK Dons 2, Fleetwood 0, Swindon 2, Northampton 0, Crewe 1. It's still playing right now. Oxford 0, Blackpool 2, still playing. Plymouth 2, Bristol Rovers 0. Rochdale 3, Peterborough 3. Shrewsbury 1, Hull 1, still playing. Finished Sunderland 1, Lincoln 1. Great point for Lincoln, to be fair. Barrow 3, Crawley 2. Late on. Bolton 2, Walsall 1, still playing. Bradford 0, Oldham 0. Cambridge 1, Forest Green 0, still playing. Cheltenham 2, Salford 0, still playing. Colchester 0, Port Vale 1, Harrogate 0, Morecambe 1, Mansfield 2, Grimsby 2, Scunthorpe 1, Southend 1, still playing. Tranmere 2, Exeter 1, still playing. Aldershot 3, Bournemouth Wood 3 in the National League, Altrincham 0, Dagger Redbridge 1, Barnet 0, Chesterfield 2, Bromley 1, Solihull 0, they're 2 still playing. Eastleigh 1, Halifax 0, Hartlepool 1, Woking 0, Notts County 2, Yeovil 0, still playing. Sutton 1, Stockport 1, Torquay 1, Kingsland 0, famous Weymouth 4, Wealdstone 0. And breathe.
Everyone's gone.
No, they haven't. Still there. I'll just say this quickly. There's not going to be any stream next week. I'm going back for Easter, back to Donny. So there'll be no live stream next week. So just want to say this quickly. Big thank you to everyone that's been on the live stream today. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.